2 weeks at the police treatment centre was dedicated to making sure that I looked after myself, came up with the tools to allow me to look after my spine, to allow me to live life, but actually to work. And I have to be honest, I was getting to the point where in the body armour was causing me constant pain, and I was actually getting to the point where I was going to end off being on the sick. Then the biggest problem for me wasn't the pain, it was the fact that you wouldn't sleep because of the pain. And at that point, that's when sort of working life and life became difficult for me. The support mechanism around the group of people that were there was absolutely superb. My problems were individualised. The physiotherapist knew exactly what he was treating, why he was treating it, made the effort to get to know a little about what I did and the effect that my injuries had on my ability to do my job. Part of my problem wasn't just the physical pain that I was feeling because of the injury. It was very much the mental problems that I was having associated with the thought of the pain being caused by the body armour. And again, recognising that allows you to manage that. The reality is I had 10 intensive physiotherapy sessions with a physiotherapist that understood my needs, understood policing, understood body armour, understood the effect that body armour has on the body and on my injuries, and identified what was wrong with me, and came up with exercises, things that I can do to ease that pain. Before I went to the police treatment centre, my problem was body armour. It wasn't the back injury. I came out of the police treatment centre realising that the problem was the back injury and not the body armour. The classes I went to were brilliant because it showed me exercises that I could do to ease my back pain, and access to a swimming pool and also to a hydro pool. So Pilates was very, very good to me, and that's the one that I would hope to continue. The one piece of equipment that I never used before was an Alter G, which is basically a running machine, but the machine actually takes the pressure off, takes the weight off, and I was able to run on that. That was the first time I'd run on a running machine for about 2 years, and it was great. It was actually brilliant of the sensation of running, and I used that probably 3 or 4 times. I attended a relaxation class which was very, very useful. I do struggle with sleep, and I have to say the relaxation class helped me sleep almost immediately on that particular session. The other thing which I found very interesting was there was a talk on food, on good foods, what we should be eating. I never put much thought to that, and that was a 45-minute session and really, really thought-provoking. So Police Treatment Centre was invaluable for me because it gave me those 2 weeks where I could think about the problems that were affecting my life and affecting my working life. And at the end of that 2 weeks, I went away with a whole load of tools in my toolbox, which will allow me, hopefully, to get the next 7 years of my career that I need to do. What I was pleased about in my 2 weeks there, it was very much like-minded people sitting around, having a cup of tea, watching a bit of TV, talking and getting to know each other. And I think at that point, people are there for a reason. It's not about rank, it's not about role, it's about sorting out individual issues, whatever they may be. The reality is I've 7 years of a career to do. Without that, then I would question whether I was going to complete my career. I would encourage anybody, it doesn't matter whether you're 1 month in the job, 10 years in the job, 35 years in the job, I would encourage everybody to sign up for this. And the reality is, for the small amount of money that you're paying a month, it's a tremendous piece of insurance. MDP will allow duty time in the form of special leave to attend a treatment centre, but also pay the travel costs for the first and last journey for officers attending. I would encourage anybody within the MDP to sign up, and it's very much recognised with the Occupational Health Department in the MOD Police that the Police Treatment Centre is a process by which we can keep people at work and get people back to work quickly. So, Police Treatment Centre, very important for work, but actually very, very, very important for the rest of my life.